Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ala and this is the olive tone. And if you are new here, then welcome. I do beauty that is related to olive skin tones, and I try to find products that benefit anyone with an olive complexion. I have a neutral skin tone with like a golden olive undertone, and I've been doing a bronzer marathon, cream bronzer to begin with, and then I'll do powder bronzers next. Today I am on to the Makeup by Mario. This is the Softsculpt Skin Enhancer in light medium, and this is the color. I will apply it, you'll see me use it, I'll talk about it. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup as well, starting off with this Beauty of Joseon SPF. Kind of use this as a primer because it's really smooth, and it kind of feels like the Glossier primer, which is currently my favorite, and I'm going through the whole tube. That one's almost out, in fact. And I've been keeping my foundation and concealer consistently the same throughout all the bronzer try-ons, just so we can have the base looking exactly the same and you can get a good idea of what these products look like instead of switching it up. The only thing switched up is really just the makeup that sits on top. This is the Perez Oatmilk foundation in Latte. So I'm just blending it out. And then I just kind of go over the eyes as well. This is a really nice, lightweight foundation. It has kind of a lotion feel to it, and it's like a medium, I'd say, light medium coverage. I don't usually need anything more than medium coverage except for like under the eyes, but even for this time I kind of keep everything pretty lightweight. And this is the matching Perez Arnica concealer in Latte. This definitely has a little bit of a nice brightening for the under eyes, which I like. And then right over this base, before setting it with powder, is when I apply the bronzer, just so you can see it on bare skin and just kind of perfected skin. And this is the bronzer. Right about now is when I apply the bronzer. It is in my project pan. I'm gonna start a project pan just to see if I can use up these products, and this is in my project pan as you see here. So I'm going to just use the Makeup by Mario brush and apply it, the bronzer. And like before, I'm going to try to build it up just so it's more visible on camera. The skin enhancer is really nice because it's sheer for one. You can build up the intensity, but it's sheer, so you can see your skin underneath it. It just adds almost like a watercolor effect to your face. And it's this beautiful kind of glossy color that adds life to the skin, and it's very gentle. It's not harsh at all, and it's very user-friendly. You can't go wrong with it. There's not a whole lot of product in the pan, so really anyone that's owned this, they basically hit pan in just like a few months of using it, which is not a problem because I'd rather use up a product. So this is nice and long lasting on the face, even though it's sheer like this. The color is really nice. It's supposed to be neutral, and maybe it is, just it kind of looks a little more red on my skin tone, but it's fine with like other products put on. It looks fine. I'm going to use this. Oh well, before I go in with powder, I'll show you my next project pan. And yes, this is a discontinued product, but it's just a basic cream highlight. So if you have a cream highlight, any will do. I'm not usually one to promote certain like brands. It's more like the idea of what helps. So if like the color helps, then I'll point it out. But if it's just like a basic product, like a highlighter, a cream highlighter that you can find anywhere. So it doesn't have to be this one at all. But I'm just trying to use it up and then move on to other ones that I have. I have this Milk Makeup blush in Werk. It's a lip and cheek. I'm just going to use this. This is also in my project pan. I'll apply this and then I'll go in with my setting powder. So these are all the products that I'm going to try to use as much as possible in basically in 2 months, just to see how much they can be used. And I'll take pictures before and after and show you the progress. For powder, this is in my project pan. I will use this up. This definitely is one of my favorite powders that I've owned. The packaging is a little bit scary because you have to be careful because these plastic things, they do break apart. I've been able to keep it intact so far, but I know that they have a tendency to fall apart and snap kind of at the neck right there. So I'd be careful when using it. Just looking for my fluffy brush. I use a larger fluffy brush to go over the rest and bring down the shine. And then you can kind of see the blush color as well. Just kind of go over the perimeters. See how the bronzer still looks really pretty and natural. I love that. Very beautiful. And for this is kind of like a powder highlight. It's actually my favorite blush, but it is a highlighter. I use it as a blush, but it's a highlighter. It's by Nars. It's in the color Maldives, and I put it in my project pan. This has already shattered once and I put it back together, but I'm gonna see if I can try and use it up in my project pan. And this, I use it as a blush on its own because it has enough pigment and it has like a neutral, it has a neutral tone to it. It's a little hard to tell really It is rosy, but it's kind of like a rosy gray up close. It's really hard to describe. It's not like a bright, intense, it looks brighter and intense on the camera, but it's not that way in person. It's really, really, really pretty. One of my favorites, like I said. Next, I'll do my brows, just using this Nature Republic brow pencil. This is in my project pan. This is a very nice pencil. Easy to use, easy to work with. The color's not bad. It's a little warm, I'd say, because I have a pretty cool toned hair color, even though there is a bit of a red tint in my hair naturally. It's not dyed, so whatever colors you see there is actually there. And so there, yeah, it's a pretty good color match, I'd say. Kind of fill it in and then brush it out. I'll do my lips next. This is the Makeup Forever lip pencil in 3C. This is the Aqua lip line. Okay, it's already down pretty low, and this is the lip oil that I'm trying to go through. There's not a whole lot left, and I do like it. I love the color and I love how it feels. Just I wanted to do some sort of project pan activity. And the eyeshadow that I've chosen to go for is a Jordana Cosmetics. I don't remember where I got this from. It could have been Walmart, but I've had this for years, and it's a purple. I mean, it's obviously purple, but it looks really nice and like neutral on the eyes. So I actually just use it almost as like a shadow. Well, it is a shadow, but it almost transforms on my olive skin tone. People think that it's brown. See that? You can't even tell that it's purple. And one time I paired it with a Laura Mercier caviar stick, and I'll do that again for this video. And the lady at Sephora didn't even know that this was a purple eyeshadow that I was wearing, because it just looks different on different skin tones. And it just blends so easily. I'll put a little bit at the bottom, even though I'm going to use the caviar stick. And it's called Mauve My Way 09. It's the Color Effects Eyeshadow Powder by Jordana Cosmetics, made in the USA. So that's been around for a while. I'll find my shadow stick here. This is the Laura Mercier caviar stick. This is my favorite color in Forbidden Rose. This is not in my project pan. I don't want to use it up. It's just my favorite shade to put for the under eye. I just kind of add it as a bit of a copper tone and I often will have two different like colors complementing each other, and that's it. I just leave it there. I'll do some eyeliner. This is in my project pan. This is the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in Hot Chocolate. And if I need to correct any lines, I'll just use a little brush and smooth out the lines. And for mascara, I'm using this Clinique one. This is not in my project pan. This is the only mascara I have, so really it's automatically in project pan mode. This is the finished look. This is the bronzer up close. You can kind of see, like, you can't even see it or detect it on the skin. It's really quite beautiful. Even up close, it looks very natural, like it's not there. You can't see it, absolutely. It's really pretty. This is the color. I'll show you again. I'll swatch it on my arm, and it just kind of blends itself away. You can get it on sale. You don't have to get it full price. There are sale times at Sephora, maybe even the Makeup by Mario site. And these are the products I used today were all going to be in my new project pan. I hope you enjoyed the bronzer, the continuation of the bronzer marathon. And I hope out of the videos that you find something that works for your skin tone. If there's any questions you guys have or any comments, please let me know. I always respond, and I mean, I always try to right away. I really appreciate you guys watching. I so appreciate you guys subscribing and liking my videos. I look forward to conversing with you guys. You have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.